How important is it for a company the size of Petrobras to have an effective carbon reporting methodology?
Well, Petrobras is an integrated energy company operating in 28 countries in all segments of oil, gas and energy. The company produces 2.5 million barrels of oil equivalent a day, has 130 platforms, 15 refineries, about 7,000 gas stations, 18 thermoelectric plants, 4 biodiesel plants, among other installations. For the next years, we launched a plan of $224 billion, and we also announced that we will increase oil production from 2.5 to 5.3 million barrels a day in 2020. So we will double the oil and gas production, and as a consequence, we will increase the energy consumption and the CO2 emissions. In this context, we need to use energy the most efficient we can and have an effective carbon strategy. A foundation for a carbon strategy is a consistent emissions inventory and an effective carbon reporting methodology. By having such methodology, it's possible to manage carbon emissions in order to improve the performance of our business units. That's the importance of having an effective carbon reporting for Petrobras to support the fast growth projected in our business plan with environmental sustainability.
So how do you measure the key components, the emissions inventory and quality attributes?
Petrobras developed and implemented a system since 2002 named the SIGEA, System for Air Emissions Management, which integrate all companies' activities with more than 30,000 sources registered, providing a detailed inventory on greenhouse gases and air pollutants. Petrobras reports the emissions inventory in the sustainability report every year, as well as initiatives taken to contribute to climate change mitigation. The inventory is verified by a third party and it's in compliance with international guidelines as GHG protocol provided by World Resources Institute and World Business Council for Sustainable Development, and also it's in compliance with American Petroleum Institute guidelines. The system supports business areas and operational units to manage their emissions and increase their performance. All operational units provide data to the system, allowing us to follow the results on a monthly basis. Additionally, since 2002, we promote training to our employees on emissions management and in the system use. So far, we have trained more than 1,500 people in order to build a consistent inventory, what we understand is essential for our effective carbon reporting.
In a company the size of Petrobras, more than 100 platforms, 15 refineries, more than 7,000 service stations, how do you roll out the implementation process?
First of all, we needed the top leadership commitment with this process in order to engage all the organization levels. With this purpose, Petrobras made it clear in its strategic planning the commitment with sustainable development and with social and environmental responsibility. It's also clear in our business plan the objectives to achieve excellence in energy efficiency, technology, and renewable energy development and production, 3 important pillars for a carbon strategy. In order to deploy the strategy, a corporate program was designed and a governance put in place with the participation of all business areas to follow up the initiative's implementation as well as emissions performance. Additionally, voluntary goals for avoided CO2 emissions in our operations was set since 2005. So this visible commitment has been a key element for helping to roll out the implementation process from the corporate to operational levels.
The Kyoto Protocol introduced us to the Clean Development Mechanism, or CDM. What are the company's initiatives on CDM?
Well, Petrobras, as a company with the major operations and production in Brazil, has opportunities in the CDM mechanism established by the Kyoto Protocol and seeks to develop them. We also have huge investments in energy efficiency, flare reduction, process optimization, new technology, and renewable energy. Some of these projects are eligible to CDM, and we have a dedicated team to work on these opportunities. So far, we got 2 certificates from the United Nations. One is a wind power plant, and the second relates to a project that aimed to reduce nitrous oxide emissions in a fertilizer plant. We also have a third technology patented by Petrobras, named HBio, which methodology has already been accepted by UN, and we are waiting for the final certification. This process aims to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by using a vegetable and mineral oil mixture for hydrodesulfurization units in our refineries. We will continue looking for new opportunities in the carbon market, and we are also engaged in national and international initiatives and cooperations to better understand climate change policies and science and contribute to promote the transition to a low-carbon economy.
So how do you communicate your results to stakeholders?
We openly communicate to stakeholders our results by several means. The main one is our sustainability annual report with a high level of transparency and detailed information regarding performance on the economical, social and environmental dimensions. In this report, we publish the emissions inventory as well as our strategies and initiatives in climate change mitigation. It's available in the website, and our annual report has received many international recognitions and awards from institutions like GRI, UN Global Compact, Investor Relations Magazine, among others, and now from the New Economy for Best Carbon Report in Brazil. One of the results of this effort is that Petrobras is part of the Dow Jones Sustainability Index for the past 5 years, since 2006. Another way of communicating our results is the Carbon Disclosure Program that will apply since 2004. These are relevant tools for quantifying and comparing companies' carbon emissions management, strategies, and impacts on corporate performance. I would say that open communication and dialogue with the stakeholders is part of our values and is a basis for our business.
What lessons would you say could be learned from the experience of carbon reporting at a company of this scale?
Building a carbon reporting process in a company as big and diversified as Petrobras requires a huge effort. It represents a challenge not only for Petrobras but also to the energy industry. It helped the Petrobras in increasing the performance and also learning and sharing with other companies the experience in this issue. Carbon reporting allows us to show to our stakeholders how we manage our emissions, and in addition to that, the process allows the engagement of organizations in all levels, promoting the awareness of the employees and the connections between the company strategies and operations. We realize that carbon management and climate change mitigation are complex and urgent issues that require contributions from all parts of the societies, governments, companies in different countries. And energy is in the center of this debate. So an energy company like Petrobras has a big challenge and a key role in this contribution. But as used to say in Petrobras, challenges are our energy.
Beatriz Espinosa, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We are really happy and appreciate very much this recognition and award. We congratulate the New Economy for the initiatives, and we are sure that it will give us more enthusiasm for the improvement of our performance. Thank you.